Well, a very good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome to this week's episode of Your Manchester, coming from here at the Lowry in Salford and also from our studio over in Manchester's Canal Street. We have got a show for you. We are literally going on the road tonight, though, as we bring you the magic of the musical that is Little Miss Sunshine. Join us tonight for loads of cast interviews, plus loads of in-studio interviews. It's all going on. Click, subscribe, and welcome to Your Manchester. We've come outside while the sun's here, everybody, and we have come to meet the CEO of Pride. Yes, indeed, it's that time again where we talk Manchester Pride. It's not long away, is it? Welcome, Mark.
Thank you. It's not long at all. It comes around so much faster than you think it would.
It does, and you've got new challenges this year.
Yeah, new challenges,
and
new
yet
events.
You're still smiling.
You know what? It's the only way. It's the only way to get through. It's all that I know.
What kind of things can we expect? Because we are imagining it's going to be bigger and better, isn't it?
It's going to be bigger, that's for sure. Yeah, this year we've got 6 strands to the festival. So we've got Manchester Pride Parade. We've got Gay Village Party here in the heart, which will remain the heart and the hub of the festival. We've got Manchester Pride Live taking place at Mayfield. Then we have Youth Pride MCR, which is new for this year.
What's that then?
Yeah, Youth Pride MCR is for young people, so it's for young people to celebrate Pride in their own way. So we went to consultation and asked young people what they would want from an event as part of the festival, and they come up with some brilliant ideas, and we've curated two full days of activities. It's going to be a free to attend event for young people to celebrate who they are.
Oh, fantastic. Now going back to the Mayfield, that is a great venue there. I've been in it a few times. It's going to be fantastic when you get kind of the acts into there.
It is, it's quite awesome. The venue itself, one of the reasons that we chose it was its proximity to the Gay Village. We didn't want to step too far away, that was really important. And what we've been able to achieve over there is quite astounding, yeah.
And it's indoors as well, so no matter what the weather is, we're okay this year.
Yes, well, it rains every year, as we know. Yeah.
I remember when Steps came one year, I had my Stetson on, and that was the only thing that was keeping me dry. I was like, oh, good, thank God for that.
Yeah, this year, so we've got indoor and we've got outdoor over there. And the same over here as well. We're hoping to still use some of the indoor space over here at the Gay Village Party. And this is where we'll see the opening ceremony for the festival. So just to remind people that the Gay Village is the heart of Manchester Pride Festival.
Because a lot of people have had a whinge about it, haven't they? And the thing is, in my personal humble opinion, and that I've got an opinion, you've got to try something once to see if you like it.
Absolutely.
Haven't you?
Yeah, and I think it's great.
You have, and we had to innovate and change. Sadly, we can't control what's happening around us, in the environment around us. What we can do is ask people, what do you want from a Pride celebration? Yeah. What do you want the Pride Festival to be? We went to consultation, asked people, and we think we responded in a way which is really positive by giving people a choice of how to celebrate their Pride.
And it's getting bigger and bigger, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and it should do as well. Manchester is a pioneering city for all things LGBT equality. We're standing next to a memorial for Alan Turing just over there. And the B, of course, yeah, right behind us, in fact, yeah. So for us, it's important to make sure that we're up there with the world's best, putting Manchester on an international platform when it comes to campaigning for LGBT plus equality, and we should be damn proud of it as well.
You look so calm and collective. Surely by now you should be running around like a blue something fly.
You know what? I'm supported by a great team of staff and volunteers who help us to do the work that we're doing. I've got a clear idea on where it is that we're going, and so long as I have a plan, then I will always remain calm.
And for those that don't know, you have got some wonderful acts appearing throughout the weekend, haven't you? Can you tell us who they are?
Yeah, we've got Liberty X and Sarah also appearing in Sackville Gardens as part of the Gay Village Party. Over at Manchester Pride Live, we've got Basement Jacks, we've got Faithless, we've got Kim Petras, we've got Years and Years, and of course everybody's queen Ariana Grande is coming back to the city to celebrate LGBT plus life. That's why she wanted to be here, so we're really thrilled.
Just how bigger it's getting each year.
It is. That is epic. It really is. It's going to be one hell of a party.
And for those that don't know, will you just tell us the dates that Manchester Pride's on?
Yes, certainly. It's the 23rd to the 26th of August, the bank holiday weekend in August.
What a way to celebrate, eh?
We're in for a treat.
Yay! Bring it on.
Thank you very much for your time.
Always a pleasure.
And we'll fully see you very, very soon.
You will do.
Have a wonderful Pride.
Thank you.
Oh, David.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
Now, I'm hoping that you can sort out my finances because you're the man who can. The man that can make ends meet, aren't you?
Make ends
As
meet.
you called on your website.
My website is makeendsmeet.co.uk.
So tell us all about it, because I think you believe in it's about changing your mindset, isn't it, when it comes to money?
Well, it's not just that. It's from way back when I worked in the environmental sector and we were taught to reuse, recycle things. So I come from a background of not wasting things, basically. And it got to a point where actually when I was making purchases, I was thinking, well, do I really need this right now? Maybe if I offset it for a week or two, let's see how great the demand or the desire is then, you know.
Because when it comes to like the summer, it's a
Okay.
bit like Christmas. The sun comes out and we're like, oh, I think we'll buy that. We'll treat ourselves to that. We'll go and have a drink here. We'll go and have a, should we all be doing that?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, life is for living at the end of the day. But basically, if you've got the money to have a lavish lifestyle, that's fantastic. But a lot of people, are still trying to make ends meet. So you can still have the best of things, but on a better budget, so you can get more of the things that you like.
And you know what you're talking about, because
Yeah.
you are a business partner in Utilities Warehouse,
Yes,
aren't you?
yes.
Tell us a little bit about that and how that works.
Well, the Utility Warehouse is a fantastic company that's been going for over 20 years. It reduces the cost of people's general everyday household bills, and they get immense shopping discounts with the likes of B&Q, Marks and Spencer, Sainsbury's, all the big high street retailers.
Well, I could discount me.
So it's very likely that I save people in the order of £1,000 plus a year. So that's a family holiday.
We need to get talking, don't we?
Yeah, we do indeed. Yeah.
But you've got a couple of tips for us today and for some of our viewers, haven't you, really? I think it's like 3 steps to think of.
Well, it's a mixture really of environmental and being mindful of waste. So first thing is, do I really need to have this? Do I need to purchase this? Do I need to purchase this right now? And do I actually need to purchase this with this excessive amount of packaging, which you actually pay more for in the long run because you have, end up disposing of the packaging into landfill, so it costs you more.
And I've got to say, hands up, I am a sucker for packaging. I think, like a lot of women out there, and I'm not generalising, it tends to be if the packaging is.
That's
is
it. It
key,
looks
really.
all attractive on the shelf, and that's what
I know.
entices you in.
Right, so I need to avoid that, and also I have to avoid the buy one get one free, because again, if you don't need it, don't get it. Excess.
Yeah, and there's lots of programs on TV that talk about making things go a lot further. Food waste and stuff like this. So, yeah, I mean the supermarkets and the the industry is just designed to get you to buy more. Do you actually really need to?
Oh, well, you'll have to come on again and tell us a few tips. But if anybody wants to get in touch with you to talk about kind of like how they can save here and there, you don't need Martin Lewis. We've got Dave Chapman.
Yeah, the make ends meet man.
Yes, the make ends meet man. I love that. But how can we get in touch with
So
you?
you can give me a call. My telephone number is 07940 895 811, or go onto my website makeendsmeet.co.uk.
No calls after 10 o'clock. We don't want those type of calls, do we? Oh, lovely to join you. And now I
Thank you
feel
so
like I'm
much.
going to go and take your advice on board and keep my money in my pocket.
Yeah, well, I'll see you next time.
All right.
Cheers.
Hi guys, I'm Emily Fleeshman, and this week I'm here for your Manchester in my kitchen doing a spot of baking. This week we're going to be making some very vegan oat cookies. So whether you're cutting down on your dairy, going vegetarian or full on vegan, these are a little sweet treat for on the go. So first of all, get yourself a mixing bowl, and in here you want to put half a cup of any vegan butter, so plant-based butter, and 1 cup of brown sugar. Organic coconut sugar as well works really, really well, or any brown sugar. That's going to go in there, and then you want to give that a little mix. Make sure it's really, really well mixed through. So once that's nicely mixed, I just used a fork just to paste it all through. You're going to be getting 1 cup of flour and 1.5 cups of rolled oats, and they're going to be added into the mixture. And then once you've got those in there, Again, just want to mix thoroughly. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, next we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I love cinnamon, it tastes like Christmas. A little bit extra, but that's never going to do any harm. And then a nice generous tablespoon of vanilla essence. So once all those bits are added, you want to carry on giving it a lovely stir. Now, the difference between these sort of cookies and normal cookies that aren't necessarily vegan is obviously we're not putting any dairy in there. So we've used a plant-based butter and we're going to be using a soy milk as well. Also, we're making sure that we use an organic or coconut sugar that doesn't necessarily have any aspects of that you wouldn't want to eat if you are a vegan, because most sugars do get processed using bone char, so they're not officially vegan. So once that's nice and mixed, I want to add my raisins. I've got half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of raisins. They're going in there. And then a nice general handful of walnuts crushed up. That's also going to go in there. You can trade that. If you don't eat nuts or you like almonds, you can change what nuts go in there. Give that a little mix. And once that's nicely evenly mixed through, we don't want cookies with loads of raisins in one and loads of nuts in another. We're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of soy milk. Just get the soy milk. So obviously you could replace this for any plant-based milk, oat milk, almond milk, all be absolutely fine. I just tend to go for soy. You're going to be popping 2 tablespoons of this in the mix. And you can add slightly more if the mix is a little bit dry. So you want to make sure this is really well mixed through. So if the mix is a little bit wet, like it looks now, you can add a tiny bit more flour. So you want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. If it's fan, you can turn it down slightly less. And then get yourself some nice baking paper on a baking tray. One last mix for good luck. Get yourself sort of a nice ball of mix. Give it a roll so it all sticks together. Pop it on your baking tray and push down. Now you want to do that to fill up the baking tray, keeping them all sort of a similar size and making sure there's an even number of nuts and raisins in each of them. It's a bit of a messy job. So pop these in an oven for 15 to 20 minutes. So when they're looking nice and golden, take them out of the oven and pop them onto a wire rack to cool. Let them go really cold. They'll also firm up slightly during that time as well. So there you go, our very vegan oat and raisin cookies. Less than 15 minutes and you've got a sweet treat with a cup of tea or a quick on-the-go breakfast snack. Give them a go and I'll see you next week for more vegan recipes.
Well, what a fabulous episode that was. We spoke to some of the cast of Little Miss Sunshine. We spoke to loads of other guests as well. Sad to say, though, next week our show's taking a little vacation, a little breakaway, and we will be joined by Miss Emily Fleeshman, co-host with me, so that should be exciting. We've got loads for you. Remember, click, subscribe, and like, and do everything you possibly can to make this wonderful programme known simply as Your Manchester, Your Manchester.